What's up, y'all? Hope you guys are having a great day. If you got going on with your cardio, keep going. This is gonna be a good one. If you're not doing cardio, got a meal, sit down, have that meal, calm down. But yeah, going through a full day of eating today. Today is a high day, so we're training some back and some hamstrings later. So on these days, I feed up a little bit more carbohydrates, pretty close to zero fats. And yeah, protein is a little bit lower too. It's really sunny out, so I'm trying to hide behind this pole. But it is a nice day out, so you got meal one going down. I'll flip the camera. We've got 130 grams of cream of rice. Today I went with the Samoa cookie and peanut butter cookie mix from the Flavor Gang. So I did half and half. That's one of my favorite mixes. 100 grams of blueberries, and then whey drip with 45 grams of protein from, I did the core chocolate cookies and cream. So that one's pretty underrated, I think. Absolutely fire. And then we got a bagel on the side too. So that'll bring us to like somewhere around 160 grams of carbs maybe. But yeah, so that's meal one. Can get this down, throw the macros up, and get this day started. Get the metabolism going, and go on a little walk. Just went on a little walk, had this meal, go on another little walk, and yeah, gonna get after it. All right, y'all, we gotta hop on a client call in a little bit here, so we're gonna get down the meal two quickly. We got a good one here, so another big meal. We got 130 grams of chicken, so that's a little bit lower on the chicken, about 35 grams protein there. And then 400 grams of rice, so that's about 100 grams of carbs. 100 grams of pineapple to give us some help for digestion. Got 2 dates, so that'll be about 30 grams of carbs. And then some sauerkraut in there is what I've been doing recently with all my chicken meals to help with digestion, acts as a natural probiotic, and strengthens your gut bacteria. So yeah, it's been working well for me. Not that anything was wrong, it's just that I'm eating a lot of food, and it's good to feed that good bacteria. And then got some sweet poppy sauce and smoking poppy sauce on there, some salt. So yeah, you know, getting a lot of carbs, but it's a good way to get in more carbs with dense sources. So dates, you know, you can eat 2 dates, it's 30 grams of carbs, it's like nothing. And then, you know, some pineapple tastes good, right? So it's not just plain chicken and rice, but you add some stuff, help you get it down a little bit easier, help you get more food in altogether. So pretty sure this is gonna be a repeat on meal 3, I gotta check, but yeah, so this is meal 2, gonna get this down, throw the macros up, and we'll get to it. All right, y'all, we got meal number 3 going down. Like I said, it was going to be a repeat of meal 2, but I just switched banana for dates, or dates for banana. So we got 130 grams of chicken, 400 grams of rice, 100 grams of pineapple, 1 banana, that's about 130 grams of banana, and then about 15 grams of sauerkraut, and then a little bit of sweet poppy sauce, smoking poppy sauce, and some salt. So yeah, get everything in one bowl and get after it. So yeah, it's a big meal, can get it down. And yeah, I mean, interesting combination. Pineapples and banana and chicken. We'll see how that goes, but sounded good to me. So yeah, can get this meal down, get the next one. We have made it to the pre-workout meal. A little shaky, I'm in the left hand here. Hold on, there we go. All right, pre-workout meal. 130 grams cream of rice, 1 banana, 1 scoop of protein. Going with the classic blueberry muffin cream of rice with the blueberry muffin protein. And then we got 5 ounces of pomegranate juice. So the pre-workout meal doesn't necessarily need to be this super high carbohydrate meal. We're loaded throughout the entire day. And so we really just want to keep food volume down. So that's why the other meals were a little bit higher carb throughout the day to load our glycogen stores. And this meal is lower volume so that we can go train in about an hour. That's what I like to do. obviously we'll have intra carbs, get that post-workout meal in quickly so that we can get to the last meal. So yeah, we will show you the intro, the pre, all that. And then like I said, we're training back in hamstrings at Revival. Try to get some clips of that. And so we'll see you at a pre-workout. What's up, y'all? So we at Revival Fitness tonight. Took down the pre, did 50 grams of dextrose with my pre-workout. Today we went with the Energon grape lemonade. So yeah, did that. It's my favorite. And now we're gonna train some, Brian training some hamstrings. Train some back. And then in my intro workout, which I have right here, there it is. 70 grams of Vitargo, 20 grams of EAAs. So that gives me like a total 120 grams of carbs. There we have Brian. All right, so yeah, gonna get after some hamstrings, back. All right, y'all, we just finished up the workouts. Great workout, great pump, all that. Progressed on the T-bar a little bit. Got 5 plates on the Mega Mass T-bar for a set of 13 and then a set of 11, which is the most I've done. So that was cool. And usually I like to get to my post-workout meal right away. I do have it right here. But tummy is not ready for that. We'll just say that. I can tell when my body is ready to eat and when it's not. And if your body's not ready to eat, you're just not going to absorb that food the same way. Because it was a taxing workout, sometimes it takes a while for my body to calm down. And you have to get into the, you got to get out of fight or flight, which is what you're in when you're training, and into rest and digest to be able to fully digest the meal and absolutely absorb the nutrients. And I'm not the first one to say it, but you're not what you eat, you are what you can digest. So we're gonna sit here for a second, probably start driving home, and hopefully by then we are good to eat, which is no problem. There's really no need to rush to the post-workout meal. My arm was getting tired there. As far as like getting in the anabolic window, it's a big thing, and I joke about it, but usually I'm just getting this meal in so that I can get the next meal in quickly. But it's 7:30 right now. By the time I get home, it'll be about 8 o'clock, and if I can eat around 8 o'clock, that's perfectly fine, because I'll be ready to get the next meal in at 9:30, 9:45, and get to bed after that. So better to not rush it now. Usually if I'm getting out of the workout at 8 o'clock or so, that's when I will rush to get the meal in, so that I can, get to the last meal at a relatively good time. So yeah, just something to consider. You don't have to rush the post-workout meal, although I do like to. I think it is funny to joke about it, but usually I am ready to eat. But days like today, leg day, of course, too, it's like it might be a second till I'm ready to eat. So what I've been doing, take a little bit of magnesium post-workout, help the body calm down a little bit, get into the rest and digest state. I forget which one is parasympathetic and which one's sympathetic. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, and spreading out your magnesium throughout the day is good. I do about 600 milligrams of magnesium, so 300 milligrams post-workout, 300 milligrams before bed. So kind of helps the absorption a little bit, maybe. Who knows? So yeah, I'm gonna drive home, and I'll catch you guys at the post-workout meal. But yeah. All right, y'all, me and Hank are here. Hank's gonna eat my post-workout meal. We have about 110 grams of carbs from Fruit Loops. We have a banana and 2 scoops of Core Pro Whey as our milk, fruity cereal flavor, and then I'll get some pomegranate juice too. Look, it's our milk.
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 Have milk.
Thank
Guys.
So yeah, we're gonna get this down. Hopefully Hank doesn't eat it all. I'm not gonna eat it all. We can share?
Hey.
Okay. And we'll catch you guys at the last meal. We have to pray first, yes. Amen. All right, y'all, we have made it to the last meal of the day. Just past 10 o'clock. Get this meal in, go to sleep. I have a yogurt bowl, a little bit less today, so 300 grams of yogurt, a scoop and a half of protein. Today I got the peanut butter cookies and cream, another underrated flavor from Core, code MEATHEAD. And then 200 grams of strawberries, 200 grams frozen strawberries, and we'll do a sleeve of chocolate rice cakes. So that will finish out the full day of eating on a high day. Typically on the leg day is a high day too. That's when I'll do cheat meal usually, but didn't really feel the need for it today. Just eat the clean food, keep the digestion good, and get back to it tomorrow. So I'll put all the macros on the screen today for the totals. And yeah, like the video, subscribe, share it with a friend, and see you guys in the next one.